All right, shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushai, Bahasham, Rakakwadash. Double honor to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone for teaching us all this truth through well. I wanted to get into, keep pushing. All right, especially in these times, man. I heard something very, very deep and profound to myself, yesterday, which we've known, starting with Elder Apostle Tahar on down. They've been telling us for a long time, but there was a brother that made a video when I was watching it last night. And in this video, this brother was saying, gotta stay strong. There's demons that are out there, and these demons are coming out, off the woodworks right now. Trying to get you ensnared in a trap. Trying to make you to give up, man. And, the heat has turned, okay? And, we just have to have that patience, man. You have to have that faith, So I just wanted to get into that word patience again. It's never too much to get into that word or go back and revisit the milk, that we believe in, this being this truth, So here's Revelations 14 and 12. And it reads, "Here is the patience of the saints. Here are they that keep the commandments of Yahweh and the faith of Yahushai." Okay, so the faith of Yahushai was what, even in turmoil, okay, even being in straits, okay, even being in the worst condition, possible or even known to man. Okay, what did Yahushai do? He trusted in Yahweh, man. He kept that faith. Okay, even in the worst conditions, right? And what did Yahushua say? The servant is not greater than the master, right? Let's get that one real quick. It's a lot. I'm driving. Maybe then would it make sense? Servant. Let's see down here. This is Matthew 10 and 24. It says, "The disciple is not above his master, nor the servant above his Lord." So we're not above Yahweh. We're not above Yahushai. So we still have to follow under that category of being men of the Lord, which means turmoil, which means demons are going to attack you, and it may seem to other people outside, that's not really a demon, that's just stuff that happens in life, but it seemed to happen mostly to the men of the Lord. You got trouble on the left side, trouble on the right side, coming from every which way, and that's because you are a man of the Lord, and you're being tested and you're being tried, man. So as men of the Lord, our thing is patience and endurance. Patience and endurance. Because if you decide to drop the towel, all right, throw in the towel and you give up, that's when everything is going to be turned up even worse. So it says, Matthew 10 and 25, "It is enough for the disciple that he be as his master, and the servant as his Lord, if they have called the master of the house Beelzebub, and how much more shall they call them of his household?" All right, so the same thing that happened to Yahushai, the same thing's going to happen to us. And what did Yahushai say also? He said, "They hated me before they hated you." Right? So when you run into demons, which recently, this past week or so, man, it's been, turned up to 100. Any person, Edomite that I speak to, which I have to speak to on a regular basis at my job, it's just yelling and hell coming from every which way, man. You know, from every which way. So, you know, the same thing that happened with Yahweh Shai, but that happened with his own people. You know, with the Israelites, they hated Yahweh Shai. You know, we call them 2/3, but they hated Yahweh Shai. Why? Because of the righteousness that he spoke. You know, but the beautiful thing is, man, you know, regardless of this, of the wickedness that happens in this earth, of all the BS that goes on, you know, we have a better thing that we have hope on, you know, being the kingdom of heaven. You know, that's the faith we carry, man. We have faith that what Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai told us, that's what it's actually going to be, man. You know, having the kingdom of heaven, okay, and not just being in rulership, but being finally at peace. You know, which you can't be at peace if you're, you know, in this lifestyle that Esau Edom has us. You know, constantly working and constantly being in debt. You know, constantly paying bills, constantly paying and working and paying. That's a way to keep you distracted, man. You know, it's a way to keep you distracted from what's really going on, which is Esau Edom trying to take over. You know, and for the Israelites, it's trying to keep them busy and their mind distracted from who their power and who their Lord is. You know, if you don't know your master, if you don't know your Lord, okay, then you're not going to know who you serve, man. That's why Yahweh Shai told that heathen woman, which we've become like heathen, okay, we become a heathen woman, our nation, you know, salvation is of the Jews, for we know who we worship and what we worship, okay, because we know who the Most High is, Yahweh. We know who his son is, Yahweh Shai. We know who we are, Yashar Allah, okay, but then to the rest of them, they didn't know him. You know, some never even heard of the name, man. You know, so it's very important, okay, that we stay in this path of patience. It says Revelations 14:12, here is the patience of the saints, here are they that keep the commandments of the Most High Yahweh and the faith of Yahweh Shai. You know, so let me get into this real quick. That word patience, you know, and I'll end it there. I just want to do a quick hit. Steadfastness, constancy, and endurance. Okay? Patiently and steadfastly. All right? So when you go to the word, root word is to remain. Okay? So patience, you know, means to remain. We have to remain in this truth, regardless of what Esau Edom and what the devil has in store. You know, so I hope that was edifying. And with that, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, Shalom.